Hello everybody, Trisha here with Bam Badasses Alchemist Mystics. So I just weed whacked my front lawn, and I have to weed whack because I have a lot of native plants growing out of my lawn that the bees and the butterflies love. So, I just had to jump in the shower. We'll see if my hair stays back this entire time. It may start to fall, but that's okay. I am here. Okay, I'm going to do a card for the collective first. Hello, Becca! Yay, I'm so glad you're on. Is Paul with you today? I have time to do cards for people today. I have absolutely nothing on my schedule other than this, and it feels so good because I've been having a full schedule Monday through Friday. So today I am doing my lawn, trimming, laundry, cleaning. And it just feels really good to have a day just to flow and get my structure in place. So, card for the collective first. From the Osho deck. Oh, yay, abundance. I call this card Hippie Jesus. This is the King of Rainbows. This is wonderful for the collective. This is really about, this has been coming in really strong for me, for clients, for friends. Focus on the goodness. We can get so caught up in what's wrong. The challenges, what's wrong, this pain, this relationship, this challenge, we're putting all this stress on ourselves to continuously trying to look for what's wrong. And so this card's coming in to shift your perspective into what's working, what's flowing, what do you enjoy, what do you want more of. See that you already have abundance. This is for all of us. We have abundance all around us. And it can be abundance of money, of health, of vitality, of friendships, of love, of sunshine. Sometimes it's the abundance of rain. Sometimes we're like, oh, it's raining again. We've had some thunderstorms here in Florida this week. And I sat out and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is nature cleansing in every way. Lightning strikes and water and thunder. It's sound, it's fire, it's rain, water. The earth's just soaking it up. So really, in every situation you're in, challenge yourself in this way. What is good about this situation? What are the gems? What's the abundance? What's the colors and the beauty of our life? And focus on that. This is the King of Rainbows in the Osho deck. This is the King of Earth. Rainbows in the Osho deck is the earth or the pentacles. It is about materiality. It's about, is that even a word? Materiality? Well, I just made it a word. I kind of like it. We're here for a physical experience. Yes, we're growing personally, spiritually. We're building our families or our businesses or our creations. We're creating here in physical reality, material world, and enjoy your creation. And then whatever there's challenges or areas of your life, you're like, oh, that's not exactly what I want. Make that awareness that I would like to change this, and then focus on the goodness. What do you want more of? What do you want more of? So focusing on abundance and richness and wealth in the sense of all of the energies that fill. Money is just one small part of abundance and wealth and prosperity. It's an important part because that's still the exchange of the world. Yet time and talents are also an economy, an exchange. And it looks like my connection's a little unstable. Love is really all there is. That's the universal rate of exchange. So start with loving your life, loving yourself, then loving your family and your friends in your circle. But love self first. like true love, not just fulfilling desires, but enriching choices. How are you creating a rich life in every way? So that is the card for the collective. Okay, cool. Becca and Paul and Kelly. Hi, Kelly. So Becca, Paul, and Kelly. All right, I have a few decks, but you know what? I think I'm going to stick with Osho. I may pull out another one. So Becca. Keep it simple. Becca. Becca. Existence. This is the major arcana. This is the first stop. This is the first archetype that the Fool on the journey is arriving at. It is getting clear on who you are. This is a solo activity. Yes, we're in relationships, we're in partnerships, we're plugged into society roles and family roles and groups and interactions. Yet when it comes down to it, this card is coming forth for you, Becca, to remind you that it is really about you and you. The relationship with you, with nature, with the planet that you live on, and then the cosmos, source, your highest self, and all of the aspects of you that are multidimensional. This is the 3D you, and your mental, the 4D, and then 5D and beyond is also part of you. So we have like channels of energy coming from these higher parts of ourselves that eventually hook into source energy or God. And so it's also making that time to be in your stillness, in time and space where you feel safe and comfortable and abundant and enjoying your experience in that present moment, and then allow in the vital force energy coming in from you in higher aspects. That's all yours. Like bringing that in to your body, and then also connecting in with the planet, with the earth, with her as a being, with her as a life force, and then bringing that up into you. And then you have your own beautiful energy flowing around. So let it all dance and mix in there. And then get clear, like, what is it that I am grateful for in my life? Yay, me, for creating the most ideal life for myself. And what do I want to see more of? So taking time daily to do this. We go through this journey that the tarot represents every day. Maybe even every moment, but also it could be a longer cycle for a year, for a month. So right now you are on step 1, which is getting clear of what is Becca and what's not Becca, and what Becca wants to create for herself, which then will radiate out into your life, into your family, into your community. But getting it all clear here first. That's for you. Hi, Jamie. Yes, I do have time today. Hi, Tamara. Oh my gosh, welcome. First visit here. I am picking cards for people. I have a list, so I'll put you on the list tomorrow. So it takes me a little bit of time to get through my list, but maybe multitask, maybe fold some laundry while you're listening, and I will make it clear when it is your turn. And usually when I pick cards for others on this live, there's usually something in it for everybody that's listening. So, okay. So I have Tamara, hi Johanna, yes, I will put you on the list as well. Okay, so this is the list so far. I have Paul next, then Kelly, then Jamie, then Tamara, then Johanna. So I'm just going to stick with Osho today. Osho Zen Tarot today. see what wisdom is coming forth for Paul today. Ah, love this card. Going with the flow, Paul. Oh my God, I love this card. Just look how chill this person is. This is like the flow of life. This could literally be floating in your pool or in the ocean. This could be like really connecting with water. This is a water card. It's one of the court cards. I don't remember which one. It's not the king or queen, but it's one of the lower court cards, which means that you haven't mastered this yet. What human has. It's really just knowing when to just kind of kick back and just allow God, allow Source to direct you for a little while. This is about, maybe today's, it's not time to do action. Maybe time to just rest, find your center, enjoy. Things keep kind of skipping. So it looks like I'm back. So this is just as valuable as action. It's just as valuable as action. Like, we are in a realm where we do need to create and do actions and keep moving forward and creating our experience. But we also need time just to be. Even if it's a whole day off where you're just enjoying yourself, enjoying your family, spending time playing video games. This could even be this. Whatever it is that you're feeling you want to do for yourself today, Paul, or maybe even this week, finding moments of this, finding segments of time to do this, of just really relaxing and just surrendering and realize in your other aspects, your more energetic parts of you, you are doing things when you relax. There are always movement and flow and symphonies and things. And then when you're coming out of these times, when it's a day off and then the next day you're like, okay, today's the day of action, you'll find that things have happened during the time that you've relaxed. You'll get that email. That thing that you've been waiting to happen in your life, like to connect and synchronicity, all of a sudden it's like, blah, and you didn't even have to do anything. You were just like chilling, like this figure. I love when people get this card. So just go with the flow and trust that everything is working out in your favor, and giving yourself time to just relax into it, appreciate what you've created, enjoy yourself. And when it's time to do the action, you'll get prompted. It'll be a prompt inside of you, moving you forward, like, oh, now's the time to send that text. Now's the time to have that conversation with that person. Something happens out in the field that has aligned, and you just honoring that when it's time for you to just kind of chill and relax, that it may just be to pause, to wait for some things to line up. And plus, it's good for your nervous system. Just to like chill out and let that parasympathetic relax and rest nervous system digest, relax, rest, to kick in and do a little bit of balancing in your body. So then when it is time to take your run or do your thing, like you are in alignment, full power. That's for you, Pa. Don't you love it? Go with the flow. All right, Kelly Garza. Hi, Brooke. I see you're popping in. Let me know if you want a card. I'll put you on the list. I got Kelly, Jamie, Tamara, then Johanna. I have time today. Today is a day of household chores and errands. And it's going to feel good because I'm getting my space set, my 3D world in place for the week. I just saw an orange butterfly as I'm drawing for Kelly Garza. Orange butterfly just came in for you, Kelly. Kelly. The rebel. Kelly Kelly, I think you've gotten this card before. Well, I know you have this deck, so most likely you've had this card before. But I don't know. This is like I don't know. I have all of a sudden like a little bit of deja vu with you in this card. So this is another one. I'm loving the cards that are coming up. Major Arcana. This is the Rebel. I believe in the regular tarot, this may be the Emperor. So this is like full-on masculine power, like with feminine supporting. So this is like it's like a balanced masculine, feminine within, yet the masculine is moving forward to stand in the structure, or in this case, break through walls, structures. You see, he's like breaking through a chain, and he has all of this like spiritual support. You got all of these colors. You got the flame like lighting his path. You have the eagle right there. Eagle's eyesight is like spot on, like seeing ahead, like it's like right there on his right side. Like, come on, dude, we got this. Like, come on, Kelly, we are plowing ahead because it's time. Everything's in alignment for you to move forward and break through some chains. And it could be mental chains, it could be physical chains, it could be emotional. There's a snake energy here. It's not like there's a lot of like air wings. You even get a hint of wings behind him, but it's all kind of subtle in this imagery. There's like a stole around him, but it has kind of a snake-like appearance. So that is like, for me, that is like healing, transformation. It's like, but it's on him. So it's like almost like I've done the work. I've done the alchemy. It is now something that's like part of me, and I am now moving forward. Ooh, I just got chills. Chains are breaking. Full support. The light, the path is lit. He is flowing, like there's movement. You see even his hair and the flame are kind of like, everything's like he is moving. Yay. This is you, an archetype coming forth. Embody it, own it, do it. I love it. That's for you. All right, Jamie. All right, for those of you that are just kind of sailing through, you can just see what card I'm drawing for someone else, and you may resonate with it. Or if you have a little bit of time, you can let me know you want a card, and I'll put you on the list. Right now, I'm going to draw for Jamie, and then I have Tamara, then Johanna, and then I don't have anyone else on the list. So those of you that are just kind of dancing through, if you have a little bit of time, you can just listen, or you can ask me for a card. Oh, Jamie. And Jamie, thank you for tagging Monica. Yay! Look at all these beautiful cards we're getting today. I really feel hopeful right now. Like, I know if you look at the world stage, if any of you still dip into media, it can sometimes pull you out of your reality and into like some of the stuff that's going on. And I'm not saying it's not going on, because it's obviously going on in a large percent of the population. There are movies being played out on the world stage in every way, and in the local stage. You know, we are in a political season on all levels: local, state, government. There's education, there's healthcare, I mean, you name it. There's religion, there's all of these things, these big structures. And so really this is a time to, what I've been sharing is to get clear on you, your reality, your truth, your heart, where you're feeling drawn by your highest self, by these aspects of you that are connected into God, source, divine, and then decide where you want to make a difference, where you want to plug in. If you're getting led to plug into the educational system because something's happening there that you're just not happy with, maybe you have kids and you're like, something ain't right here. We need alternate schools, or we need more support for teachers, or if it's in healthcare, you know, where can you put your light into these structures that's in alignment with your truth? Because we all have our own individual reality going on here. And then there's the collective landscape. Okay, I just went off on a tangent. So Jamie, this is for you. This is further along on the path of the Fool. This is an archetype that has been through quite a bit. It's 12, and I don't remember in regular tarot what this card is. I can't remember. If anyone knows their tarot, what's the 12th major arcana card? Give me, help out a sister. So for you though, Jamie, this is, if you look, there's a shadow piece that is now fertilizing. It's been released, it's deselected, it's been processed, it's been looked at. It is now going into another aspect to be like used as fuel and fertilizer for this new growth. And this person is just dancing. Look at the feathery air, and you got sacred geometry, which indicates a lot of times astral travel. So this is about you really connecting into these higher aspects of yourself and allowing those to embody and infuse your life. Look, like this person is just in flow. Action, like master manifester, with joy, with trust and knowing. Know that you are loved, you are supported, that you are not making wrong decisions ever. You are making choices based on what is best for you and your highest good and growth. And then it's going to create in your reality. And then in your reality, it will spread out into the bigger reality. So really embrace this, embody this. It is a wonderful time for you. Enjoy the creation process. And if you find yourself doubting or fearful, take a little time doing something that calms you down or fills you up, and then look at the choices again. Walk through the fear. The fear is just a web of the mind. We all feel fear, but walk through it and know that you are creating in accordance with divine will, divine love. And then if you make a choice and you're like, oh shit, that didn't turn out the way I want, then simply get refocused and make a different choice. That's for you, Jamie. All right, we got Tamara and Johanna. And then I don't have any more requests. So Tamara, hopefully you're still with me. Yay! I love you too, Jamie. You're welcome. I'm glad that it confirms. You know, this is the thing about wisdom with cards. I'm just tapping into your field. That's really what I'm doing. I'm tapping into your field and bringing in something that you've already brought in for yourself. It's just like a mirror. Look at these readings as a mirror for your experience. I'm just like, I'm drawing energy. I'm reading the energy of you. And then I'm mirroring it back and just drawing a pretty card to talk about. Using this as the platform. Oh, look, the rebel. Using this as like our talking point. But really, this is just about confirming, giving you some wisdom and guidance of something that you all already know about yourself. So, ultimately, you're sovereign beings, intuitive beings that can do this for yourself. And sometimes we just need someone to reflect it back to us that we trust. That doesn't have I don't have any attachment to any of these readings. This is just fun for me. I see this as like a heart-filled thing that I really enjoy doing. And so, to me, this is fun. And if I'm giving you a little bit of encouragement or a little bit of like, come on, we can do it. Or if there's a challenge, it's like, hey, this is kind of what I'm feeling, can help you through this. You get to decide. You all get to decide. You're sovereign beings with free will. Whether you believe it or not, whether you take the wisdom and do something with it, or say, that's not something I really want to focus on. And it's all perfect and good. Okay, Tamara, or Tamara, perhaps, Tamara. This is for you, and welcome. Postponement. I feel a little bit of heaviness, Tamara. And then this is just saying, this card is a mental card. It's a cloud card. It's an air card. And, the mind really, I'm starting to see more and more on my personal path that the mind is really the work. This is really what we're doing, is we're looking at what's our mental structure, what beliefs are in place from childhood, from our past experiences, and then looking at, in this present moment, what do I still believe and what don't I believe? And almost always when I'm getting hung up in life, it's usually a change of mind or change of mental perspective that's in order. Even when it comes to physical health, even when it comes to spiritual connection, it's usually the mind that I need to work with. So this is kind of saying this for you too. So this is about, this is a 4 of air. Air is the mental realm in tarot decks. And in Osho decks, he calls it the clouds. Because in meditation, it's seen that thoughts are clouds. So when we have open sky, that is actually the state of the mind in its balanced place. It's just like open sky. And then a thought will come in like a cloud. And then usually the thought will just pass if we just let it. And if it kind of hovers and starts to grow, then we need to become aware of it. Like, oh. And then what do I need to look at with this thought? Is this even something I believe? Where's this thought coming from? Is this someone else's thought that I've adopted? Is this really truly coming from my awareness? And then sometimes if we're not honoring these clouds and just allowing them to go, sometimes our sky gets really full of clouds. And then sometimes we have storms. And then we're like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. I have like so much going on, or I can't sleep. It's anxiety, and it starts showing up in our nervous systems. So in this case, though, postponement, if you see in a window of her mind, it is like full of color and beauty, and then on the outer part, it's black and white. So this is indicating for you, where do you want to focus? Do you want to focus on like kind of the dreariness, black and white, that's kind of feeling heavy and stagnant? Or do you want to shift your lens through this kind of portal, this window, that you can then shift your gaze into what's working, what's beautiful, how am I supported and loved, where is the beauty of my life? And this is indicating, just turn your head and start looking from a different perspective, Tamara. It's right there for you to look at. It's already there. So it just might be like taking some time to open your mind a little bit, clear out the clouds, and just like try to look at something from a more, from a different perspective. Like, and how I usually do this and how I've been taught to do this is like with a childlike, kind of curious, adventurous mind. Of changing perspective doesn't mean that you have to like give up something to like, do what someone else is saying, or a different way of looking at things because you're being forced to. It's kind of like looking at it like, okay, here's how I'm viewing this situation, and I'm feeling really heavy, maybe even depressed, sad, or just like stagnant. It could just be showing up as just like stagnant. And then open your mind, almost like going back to when you were a child in kind of a playful way. It's like, what's a different way I could look at this? Am I missing something? Oh, what that person said to me yesterday, like sparked something. or that piece of art that I looked at, or that commercial I saw, or that sitcom I watched. Like, there was something about that could shift your lens into a new way. So it can be like going out in nature and looking at butterflies. All of a sudden, you're now shifting into, oh my gosh, life is beautiful and open and supportive and full of love. So this is an invitation to simply open your mind and shift into a different perspective. Like, don't wait. It might even be a decision. Like, it's saying, don't postpone the decision. Shift your perspective so you can make a clearer choice. All right, that's for you, Tamara. I hope that helps. Johanna, you're next. Hi, Sheila. Yes, and you were the only Sheila on this week. If anyone else wants a card, let me know. But sometimes just listening, we pick up a little blurb that shifts our perspective, or that reflects back to us something that's already going on inside of us. Johanna, sticking with Osho Zen Tarot today. Well, that one went flying. Creativity, Johanna. This is the 3 major arcana. So this would be like the Empress. And that's interesting because we have the 4, which was the Emperor, which was the rebel in this deck. So that's interesting. Both the Empress and Emperor came in today for us. So this is just being in your feminine power, in your intuition, in your flow, and creating beauty. And this can be in any way. This can actually be with like art. It can be with mixing potions or herbs, or working in your garden, or doing crystal grids, or it can be cooking something delicious for people you love. But the thing is about this card is it's like whatever action you pick, creativity is God or source moving through you. And with your hands, or with your being, and with your heart, you are creating something because it's coming through you, whether or not it's for somebody else. If you're cooking for yourself, if you're snipping the flowers in the garden, or you know, watering your plants, or if you are creating something with your hands, it is source moving through you, and it has love, and it's expression of your source within moving out. And it's like, it is so, you can create time to do this, like to actually sit down and work on like a project that you're working on just for yourself, not for others, for you. Others may enjoy it, but this is about your relationship with you, allowing your source within and source moving through you for you. What is ready to come forth? And so it could be setting time aside to do this, or it could just be in the tasks you're already doing. Just saying, this is for me. So that is your card. I love it. The Empress. This is the archetype that is coming forth for you. And look, we got moon energy, and we are in full moon time. I think it's tomorrow, but the energies have been flowing, and I know you feel it, Johanna. So that also is adding to this creativity flow. Tap into that moon energy. It can be a very emotional time for people during full moons. Lots of mental activity, lots of energy moving forth. So why not utilize that for good? That's for you, Sheila. Oops. That was not for you. That was just me being not careful. Yes. Yay! We got lots of positive cards today. I'm so happy. Well, they're all good cards. This is the Queen of Waters. Look at all of this beauty. This is really just embracing all of the emotional, beautiful experiences that you are having in your life and allowing them to flow through and out your chakras, bloop, 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 and you'll retain the goodness. Make the decision that you are only going to keep the goodness and you're going to process out all of the not so nice things. Because the lotus is coming up. The lotus is the fruits. It's the flowering from the kind of deeper, mucky parts of the water. The lotuses grow out of like the muck, and then they flower into this beautiful, high vibrational flower. This is you. And if you see, the lotus is up in the upper chakras. So this is, and then look at this beautiful kind of flower of life-ish kind of sacred geometry. So this is really just being in your queendom. Be the queen today. Just go through life like just allowing all of your radiance to shine out. And then just see what comes back to you and then receive it with love and gratitude. Expect the best. Expect only adoration and respect and love coming back to you. That's the only frequencies that you're going to receive back, because that's what you're putting out in the world. Don't even notice the yucky. If someone's having a bad day, just don't even own that. That's their stuff. You're only accepting the goodness. You're only accepting the love because you're the queen. You've earned it. There you go. Thank you, Sheila. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. Yes, I just completed my list, so perfect timing. Let me just see if I missed anyone else's requests. Okay, I don't see any other requests, so Carrie. Oh, good, Sheila. You feel like you've received this message multiple times this month? Okay. Well, there you go. You just must have needed to hear it one more time to actually put it into action. It can be easy. It's our mind that messes things up. It's our mind that makes everything difficult. Like, we have these beliefs that things have to be hard. Life is challenging. We have lessons, we have wounding, we have traumas, and I'm not saying that's not true yet. Maybe just let's shift it for now. Hey, just for this weekend, just do a little shift. Like, you know what? That's all going to be there on Monday. Today, I'm just going to notice the goodness, and that's all I'm receiving today. So, just play with that. Play with that reality. Things can be easy. Things can be fun. You know what? For this weekend, easy and fun is all I'm accepting into my world. That's what I'm doing this weekend. All right, Carrie. Hey, Rich, I see you're popping through. If you want a card, my friends, let me know. Okay, Carrie. Look at the cards you got, Carrie. Same one Sheila just got. So I'm just going to say, ditto. It's the exact same message for you. I'm going to sit with it and see if there's any other... I'm really, for you, everything I just said for Sheila, so hopefully you heard it. It's just be the queen. Only receive the light, the love, the goodness, because you've done the work. The lotus has blossomed, and now it's like you're radiating out this queen of water, reflecting out like water. Think of like an ocean that's calm and sparkly with the sun. It looks like little gems are reflecting off the surface, and it's a beautiful blue or green color, whatever you like. The colors up here, like your perfect color, and that's what you've created. So just when you go out in life and you do interactions, that's all you want to receive. Be the queen. Be the queen. Yes, let's all be queens this weekend. All of us, even the dudes that are listening, embrace your queen. We've done the work, people. We deserve just to have a weekend of just joy and abundance and light. And you know what? All the stuff that we need to tend to will be there. Enjoy. So for Carrie, though, I'm also getting spine. Like, I'm really getting drawn in for you this kind of DNA kind of spiral along the spine. So I'm just getting for you to, you know, in all of this goodness and queendom, just do a little bit of spine care. Like maybe even do meditation where you're seeing this beautiful light that's just all around you going down the spine and reinforcing alignment and flow through that central column of light. And that's going to bring some physical comfort to you. I'm hearing there's a little physical comfort piece that I want to add for you, Carrie. So really just bringing light, processing light through that spinal column. And then maybe even doing some breath work where you're pulling in the light, go all the way down into the earth, through the waters, into the core of the planet, and then bringing that flow up from Mama, up from the planet, all of that healing energy up the spine and threading it with the cosmic energy, your cosmic energy. And maybe just breath and do that a few times just to reinforce this beautiful message of light, love, receiving, queendom. Okay, that's for you, Carrie. All right. So I'm not seeing any more requests, so I'm going to draw one for me. And then I'm going to tune off. And I'm going to go be the queen of my life. It won't be funny if I get the same card. Nope. Totality. This is the 5. I thought it said 2. The 5 of fire. All right. You see, there's trust here. Like, you got a trapeze artist, and this figure has got to trust the people that she is in relationship with. So fire is inspiration and creativity from like the belly, the solar plexus. So I've been in creation mode. I've been recreating my space at BAM and Med Healers. I've been creating a community healing event that I want to start doing around full moon, a donation-based event with mental health as the focus, and also other healing practitioners there for you to just kind of, for the community, just sample with a workshop with self-care tips. So I've been creating these things. So I've been kind of feeling out and pulling in people in my world and new people to create some support for the community. And so, you know, that's me coming out of a phase where I've been doing more like self-growth. I haven't been doing a lot of events. I haven't been doing a lot of like collaboration and going out in the world. And I've been going out, but it's been not to network, you know what I mean? More just because I really want to go and be there, have fun, you know? And so now I'm starting to step out and create. So this is for me, totality. It's like really, really being selective about who I'm trusting when I'm in my creative process, that I do trust myself. Like, my relationship with me is good. And my relationship with others, I don't even know what just happened. So it is, it's about this connection that the people that I am trusting to support in this kind of And it is like this. Like, I'm trying like new things in my life, like all new kinds of things, doing things in a different way, really digging into my own dreams and saying, okay, what do I want to create that I really want to do? Not so much what's needed, although that's always a part of it, but it's like, what do I want to do? Like, what's like my passion? And it's like, it's a little scary because it's like when you're trying something totally new that you're not like good at yet, it's like flying through the air with no net and just trusting that I'm going to be caught. So this could be actual humans, and this could also be like my guides, my higher self, my source, my God, that got me. And that if I'm divinely inspired to do this, that I'm good. I am in total trust and faith that this is right and I'm good. So I don't have to have fear. So, yay for Trish. I love it. All right. Hi, Laura. Good to see you. All right. So I'm not seeing any more requests. And it looks like some things are coming in a little bit delayed. So probably because my Wi-Fi was a little sketchy in the beginning. So I may be like a full minute ahead of all of you. Yeah, I'm pretty far ahead. So I'm seeing Rich. I'm seeing your request. So I'm going to give a minute before I end because it is so delayed. Laura, if you would like a card, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and read for Rich. And after Laura, I am going to tune off. So I'll wait to see if Laura wants a card. Rich. Yay, someone else got this card. We got some repeats on this reading. Rich, this is an amazing card. This is you in your flow. So this is the 12 major arcana. I still don't know what that is in regular tarot. I'm going to have to look it up afterwards. This is, if you see in the underworld, you got like an old part of you that's been released with love and is now dissolving, is now like adding to Mama, to Pachamama. It's like now part of like the ancestral nourishment. Like you have done it, you have worked through this, and now it is like, it is part of the earth's history. Like you have done that for humanity and for the planet. And so now look, it's like you're sprouting this kind of new you. It's not new, it's more you than ever before, a fully embodied spirit now in this, like, look at all the air, look at all the wings supporting in this flow, and it's like there's wind, and he's just like dancing. He is just in full form creating. And then look at the sacred geometry, which is then connecting into the upper world. So this astral travel class I did once, this was the actual geometry that we used as our vehicle. So this is about you even connecting into these higher star light dimensions of yourself and the ancestors. So this is beautiful. This is like you in full form, manifesting and creating with divine source just moving through you. In the Gene Keys books, I'm doing a lot of Gene Keys work with, it's Richard Rudd's work. He talks about the word majesty. And it's not what you think. It's not like, I am the king. I mean, it is kind of, but in his terminology, majesty is this. It is spirit moving you. God moving you. It's effortless. It's in total flow. It is beautiful and harmonious. It is like the symphony of God manifesting through your life. All of the colors, all of the light available to you. Isn't that wonderful? This is so beautiful, Rich. Just be in it and enjoy. Enjoy this. It's the archetype. It's a major arcana. So this is an archetype that is whoosh, showing up for you. So that's for you, Rich. Hi, Karen. How are you? It's been so long. I rarely get over beachside. If I'm not traveling, I am in Palm Bay. But I'm starting to like venture out more and having some fun. So maybe we'll cross paths soon. Okay. Okay, cool. I was going to end, but since you popped on, I am going to pull one for you, Karen, because it has been a while. Pulling from Osho Zen Tarot, Karen. I miss you too. I think of you and your family all the time. You are in like my prayer basket. So my basket of love. So just know that I'm always holding you all in love. Woo! That was a whole bunch of cards. That was not your card. You got Thunderbolt, kid. Oh, Thunderbolt. You know, we've been having lightning storms, right? All this means is there's a lot of energy of change in your world right now. Internal. This is a major arcana. So this is internal alchemy. You see wings here. This is not like the traditional tower card. I mean, that's the position that it's in, but you see the figure here. You see the person in meditation. You see the flames are at each chakras activating, and the people are really just old parts of your ego that are ready to go. That's all. Just to be released. So this is an internal alchemy. So lightning. So it's saying there's a lot of transformational potential energy showing up for your personal growth right now. And this is happening inside of you. If this was a minor arcana card, this would be like chaos around you. This is not a chaos card. This is about the potential, the energy available for you to shift something, and that you're ready. And at the end of it, it's going to be a huge awakening. So you're in this is showing up for you now. And alignment of chakras is what I'm hearing. Alignment and opening. So it will be easier. So focusing on this energy that is cultivated inside of you, and finding ways through yoga or dance or fun ways to move this energy through, because it is clearing out chakras. So you have more vital force, source energy, prana, moving in and out, so you get to retain more light. So this is wonderful because you're ready, because it wouldn't be showing up if you weren't ready. So sending love, have fun with this. Do what you love for you. And that's for you, my dear. And if we have any more lightning storms, like maybe go out in it and like see the lightning and be like, woohoo! That's what I did the last one we had. I was like out on my little patio at work, and the rain's coming down and the wind's blowing and the lightning and the thunder, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is nature in her symphony of change. Thank you. So I'm inviting you to look at the storms that way. All right. Love you all. I am going to tune off now. I'm going to go back out and do some more yard work. And so you have a wonderful week, And I believe you'll see me next week. Yeah, I think I am in town. So, sending love always.